30 years, man, I cannot believe it. I turned pro in 1997, 2 years after I graduated high school. That was a great year. This is my first board, so this board means a lot to me. It was probably the most skated board at the time. So many people have like ads and been spotted skating this board that, you know, it definitely means a lot. We are doing a special ABD Collectibles project. We're not gonna be auctioning this board. But we're gonna be auctioning some other ones, but I'm gonna show you some other ones. So this will be the first board that we'll be auctioning. This is my second board ever. A lot of history behind it. Again, I think I turned pro in 97. So this board probably came out around maybe the end of 97, if not, maybe the beginning of 98. 25 years, dude. So the way that you could tell this is an original board is based on the concave back in the day. We had very flat boards at Girl, as you can see. That's kind of the most unique thing about it. I mean, this is not a fake, put it that way. This is a real deal celebration board. I don't know if that was the name of it, but I'm calling it the celebration board. So the way that this graphic came about was this. I randomly had a photo and I thought that this would look really good on a board. I don't know where I got this. This is my second board ever. You know what I mean? So I think it was a time to celebrate, even though I didn't get a celebration. So this is my celebration board. We're not auctioning this photo, but we're definitely auctioning this board. So the next board we're gonna auction is my third board ever. So hopefully you rode this back in the day. You know, I'm thinking that somebody had to have ridden this. You know, this thing had a great shape. It's probably the same shape from my prior two boards. 7.5, very flat. I did ride it for sure, but I also kept it. I kept a couple. And this one again could be for you. My next board is, this one has a lot of sentimental meaning to me. So much that they ended up remaking this. So we were all big basketball fans. So I think making a series at that time was appropriate. We'd get out and go play before we skated, and definitely we started playing in leagues. But we partake in going to games as well. Big Laker fans. Some dudes had like, you know, little rivalries. You know, if you're Brandon Beeble and you're a Sacktown fan, you know, we're on tour, there might be a little bit of beef when we're in playoff position. But yes, the basketball series has always been like a rad series, and it kind of looks like me.
Is it?
I don't know. Now this is my fifth board. Just the red and black with the little gold girl. We still do these OG Girl series, but it's very rare. Someone gets on, you know, they get their OG Girls board. The texture, this is basically from my first board. It's just a different color. Yeah, I didn't really realize, but yeah, these ends, but yeah, check these out right here. This will be available as well. OG Girl series. And the final one, when they're so good, they have to remake it. This is probably one of my favorite graphics. I'm pretty sure Andy Jenkins did this one. I was always skating this when it first came out. And I think a lot of other heads were skating it as well. I'm not the big space guy, you know what I mean? That didn't have anything to do with why they made this graphic, but regardless, I always thought it was just cool because you're going into space, you know? The unknown.
Or were you like high as fuck all the time?
That could have been you know what? That could have been probably the thought process behind it. I was high as shit all the time at this time. I think what, fifth board or sixth board? Hopefully be the one to get this because we're auctioning this off as well. And these are a blank canvas at the moment. And there's no signature on the front or back. So, you know, according to however you want, if you want it signed, we'll sign it. If you don't want it signed, that's fine too. But we can do it on the front or the back because we're giving you options, so.